I need you to sit down for this one. I need you to put everything away, turn off the distractions, close the door, because what I'm about to tell you will either set you free or make you very angry. And if it makes you angry, it is because the truth is touching something you have been calling love when it is actually manipulation. You have been calling affection what is actually control. You have been calling commitment what is actually deception. Here it is. What you think is love is actually manipulation, and you need to stop calling it love tonight. Let me be very clear about something. Manipulation is not love. Manipulation is abuse. It is a form of abuse. It is control dressed up as care. It is deception disguised as devotion. It is selfishness masked as sacrifice. And many of you are in manipulative relationships and you have named it love because you do not know what real love looks like. You have been taught that love means accepting anything. Love means enduring anything. Love means forgiving anything. Love means staying in anything, but that is a lie. Real love does not manipulate. Real love does not control. Real love does not deceive. Real love sets free. Now, let me give you 6 signs that what you are calling love is actually manipulation. And as I go through these signs, I want you to be honest with yourself. I want you to check yourself. I want you to see if your relationship is exhibiting these patterns. Because if it is, you need to stop calling it love and start calling it what it is: manipulation. Sign number 1, he makes you feel crazy. A manipulative man has a gift. His gift is making you question your own reality. He says something, you remember it differently, he denies saying it, you start to doubt yourself, you apologize for misunderstanding. You feel like you are going crazy. This is called gaslighting. This is a classic manipulation tactic. He rewrites the past, he changes the story, he tells you that your memory is faulty, your perception is wrong, your feelings are invalid, and because you love him, you believe him, you start to think something is wrong with you. But here is the truth: there is nothing wrong with you, there is something wrong with him. A man who loves you does not make you question your sanity. A man who loves you does not make you doubt your memory. A man who loves you does not gaslight you into believing that you are crazy. Real love does not make you feel crazy. Real love makes you feel sane. Real love makes you feel confident in what you know to be true. Real love validates your reality, not denies it. If you find yourself saying, am I crazy? Or maybe I am remembering this wrong. Or he says, I misunderstood him. Then you are in a manipulative relationship. And you need to stop calling it love. Sign number 2, he isolates you from everyone else. A manipulative man is very strategic. He separates you from your support system. He tells you that your friends do not understand your relationship. He says that your family is toxic and does not have your best interest. He creates drama between you and the people who love you. He makes you choose between him and everyone else, and slowly he cuts you off. Your friends fade away. Your family becomes distant. Your support system disappears, and now you have no one but him. You have no one to talk to but him. You have no one to validate your reality but him. And this is exactly what he wants, because now you are completely dependent on him. You cannot leave him because you have no one else. You cannot talk to anyone about what is happening because there is no one to talk to. You cannot get a second opinion because there is no one to give it. You are isolated, you are trapped, and he has you exactly where he wants you. A man who loves you wants you to have healthy relationships with your friends and family. A man who loves you celebrates your support system. A man who loves you does not try to isolate you. But a manipulative man will separate you from everyone. If your man is creating problems between you and your loved ones, if he's bad-mouthing the people who care about you, if he's making you choose, then you are being manipulated. And you need to stop calling it love. Sign number 3, he controls your behavior, your money, your choices. A manipulative man needs to be in control. He controls what you wear. He controls who you see. He controls where you go. He controls how you spend your money. He controls your decisions. He tells you what to do and when to do it. He monitors your phone. He checks your location. He questions where you have been. He demands to know who you spoke to. And if you do not comply, he gets angry. He punishes you. He withholds affection. He threatens to leave. You think this is love because he says it is. He says, I do this because I love you. I check your phone because I care about you. I tell you what to wear because I want to protect you. I control your money because I'm looking out for you. But this is not love. This is control. This is abuse. Real love does not need to control. Real love trusts. Real love respects your autonomy. Real love lets you make your own choices and supports you in making them. If your man is controlling your behavior, your money, your decisions, if he's monitoring you, if he's demanding accountability for every hour of your day, then you are being manipulated. And you need to stop calling it love. Sign number 4, he uses your vulnerabilities against you. A manipulative man is a student of you. He watches you. He learns what makes you tick. He discovers your insecurities. He finds out what you are afraid of. He learns what you need emotionally. And then he uses all of it against you. He weaponizes your vulnerabilities. He says things like, no other man will want you because you are damaged. Or you are lucky I am with you because nobody else will tolerate you. Or you are not pretty enough to leave me. Or you will never find anyone like me. He uses your past against you. He brings up your mistakes. He reminds you of your failures. He throws your insecurities in your face. He knows exactly what to say to cut you deep. And after he has hurt you, he apologizes. He says he's sorry. He says he did not mean it. He says he loves you. And because you desperately want to believe that he loves you, you forgive him. And then he does it again. This is a cycle. Hurt, apologize, forgive. Repeat. And with every cycle, you lose more of yourself. You become smaller. You believe his words more than you believe your own value. You start to think that maybe he's right. Maybe you are not good enough. Maybe you are lucky he's with you. And this is exactly what he wants. He wants you to feel small. He wants you to feel unworthy. Because when you feel unworthy, you will not leave him. You will not think you deserve better. You will stay. A man who loves you does not use your vulnerabilities as weapons. A man who loves you protects what you have shared with him. A man who loves you builds you up, not tears you down. If your man is using your insecurities against you, if he's making you feel worse about yourself, if he's reminding you of your failures to keep you down, then you are being manipulated, and you need to stop calling it love. Sign number 5, he apologizes without changing. A manipulative man has perfected the apology. He says he's sorry, he cries, he tells you how much you mean to him, he promises to change, he swears it will never happen again, and you believe him because you want to believe him. You want to think that this time will be different. You want to think that your love is enough to make him change. So you forgive him. You accept his apology. You give him another chance, but nothing changes. He does the same thing again. He hurts you again. He disrespects you again. He lies to you again. And you wonder why. You ask him why. And he says, I do not know. I am sorry. I will do better. And the cycle continues. Hurt, apology, forgive, repeat. Year after year, the apologies become automatic. The promises become meaningless. The changes never materialize, but you keep forgiving because you keep hoping that one day he will actually change. But here is the hard truth. Real change requires action. Real change requires time. Real change requires a man actually doing something different. A man who apologizes but does not change is not sorry. He's just sorry he got caught. He's sorry you are upset. He's sorry you are threatening to leave, but he's not sorry for what he did. And he has no intention of changing because he does not have to. You keep forgiving him. You keep staying. You keep giving him chances. So why would he change? If your man apologizes over and over but nothing ever changes, if you are in a cycle of hurt and apology, if you have heard the same promises 100 times and nothing is different, then you are being manipulated. And you need to stop calling it love. Sign number 6, he makes you choose between him and your well-being. A manipulative man puts you in impossible positions. He makes you choose between him and your health. He makes you choose between him and your career. He makes you choose between him and your spiritual growth. He makes you choose between him and your peace. And if you choose yourself, he makes you feel guilty. It says, if you really loved me, you would choose me. It says, you are selfish for putting your needs before our relationship. It says, real women sacrifice for their men. So you sacrifice. You give up your health to care for him. You give up your career to follow him. You give up your spiritual growth to focus on him. You give up your peace to manage his moods. You give up everything for him, and you call it love. You call it sacrifice. You call it being a good woman. But it is not. It is self-destruction. It is losing yourself to someone who never deserved you in the first place. A man who loves you does not ask you to choose between him and your well-being. A man who loves you wants you to be healthy, fulfilled, spiritually grounded, and at peace. A man who loves you encourages your career, celebrates your growth, and respects your mental health. If your man is making you choose between him and your well-being, if you are sacrificing your health, your dreams, your spirituality to keep him happy, then you are being manipulated. And you need to stop calling it love. Now, let me tell you something very important. When you recognize these signs, when you see the manipulation, you need to understand something. This is not your fault. You are not stupid for not seeing it earlier. You are not weak for staying as long as you have. You are not foolish for believing his lies. Manipulative people are skilled. They are cunning. They know how to appeal to your desires. They know how to say the right words. They know how to create doubt. They know how to isolate you. They are professionals at what they do. But now that you see it, now that you understand the manipulation, you cannot stay. You cannot keep calling it love. You cannot keep accepting the excuses. You cannot keep forgiving without change. You cannot keep sacrificing yourself. Because every day you stay, you lose more of yourself. Every day you remain, you become smaller. Every day you accept the manipulation, you are teaching him that it is okay to manipulate you. And here is what you need to know. You are not responsible for changing him. You are not responsible for saving him. You are not responsible for making him a better man. That is his responsibility. That is his choice. Your only responsibility is to yourself. Your only obligation is to your own well-being. Your only job is to protect your own mental health, your own peace, your own future. I want to speak to someone very directly right now. You know this man is manipulating you. You have known for a while. You have felt it. You have sensed it. Your friends have told you. Your family has warned you. Your own spirit has been screaming at you. But you have ignored it all because you love him. You have justified it. You have made excuses for him. You have blamed yourself. You have believed that if you just love him harder, if you just try harder, if you just sacrifice more, maybe he will change. Maybe he will stop manipulating you. Maybe he will finally choose you. But he will not. And you need to accept that tonight. You need to accept that he will not change. You need to accept that his manipulation is not about you. It is about his need for control. It is about his insecurity. It is about his dysfunction. And no amount of love from you will fix it. No amount of sacrifice from you will heal it. No amount of forgiveness from you will stop it. You cannot love someone into being a better person. You cannot praise someone into being a better person. You cannot stay with someone and expect them to change. They change when they decide to change. And most manipulative men never decide to change because they do not see anything wrong with how they treat you. So tonight, I want you to make a decision. I want you to stop calling it love. I want you to call it what it is. Manipulation, abuse, control, deception. I want you to see him clearly. Not through the lens of what you want him to be, but through the lens of what he actually is. And when you see him clearly, when you understand the manipulation, I want you to protect yourself. That means creating distance. That means setting boundaries. That means being willing to walk away. That means choosing yourself. That means prioritizing your peace. That means valuing your mental health. That means refusing to accept manipulation as love anymore. You are worth so much more than this. You are worth a love that is honest. You are worth a love that is real. You are worth a love that does not require manipulation. You are worth a man who does not need to control you to keep you. You are worth a man who loves you so fully that he has no need to deceive you. Stop calling it love. Start calling it what it is. And then start the process of getting free. Because freedom is waiting for you. Wholeness is waiting for you. Real love is waiting for you. But first you have to let go of the manipulation. You have to stop accepting the lies. You have to stop forgiving without change. You have to stop calling it love. Tonight, make the decision. Tonight, see the manipulation clearly. Tonight, choose yourself. Tonight, start the journey to freedom. The man who is manipulating you was never your husband. And the love that requires you to lose yourself is not love at all.